sometimes I'll meet people out on the street and they're either coming in seeking help, or it's a friend of a friend and I meet them that way. Sometimes the police will call me and let me know that they found somebody. Sometimes people will report to the ER having been assaulted, and so with Voice of Hope, that's the victim population that we serve, or people who've been sexually assaulted. And so maybe we'll have someone come in there and we just see some red flags and kind of get to know them that way. I've also had people, this is rare, but sometimes who will contact me and they'll hear it in the area I'm working with, and it's happened to them several years ago, but they're ready to talk about it. And people have kind of moved on in their lives who maybe you would never guess, college students or people who have seemingly normal lives who that happened to, and, are kind of hear about it and then are ready to have someone to talk to about it. One is that I really try to look at it as that I'm providing opportunities. If I get too bogged down in that I'm the one to be the one who is going to help them and it doesn't happen, it's too overwhelming of a thing. And so for me, I have to set up boundaries to say I'm here to provide opportunities, I'm here to provide support. They can take them or leave them. Some people will take them, run away. Other people, it'll be 5 years from now and they'll call me, I'm ready, or I want to do this, or hey, I miss you, whatever the thing is, but I'm really there to offer support. And so really I'm just kind of there as a friend to help navigate that, to say you may feel like you don't have options, but you do, and here's some of the options, and when you're ready to take them, I'll be here to walk that with you. If you're not ready to take them and you're not ready to get out yet for whatever the reason is, whether mentally you can't see yourself doing anything else, you're in survival mode, you have no education, no GED, you can't make enough money, maybe you have children to take care of. There are a lot of reasons why people stay in, but I'm here to say I'm going to be your friend regardless of what your choice is, and I care about you regardless of what that choice is. And that's very different than the trafficker or the John world who says I'm only interested in you if you give me what I want. So traffickers are not going to go after people usually that are confident, that look well supported in life. They're going to figure out some kind of vulnerability. And so if it's, let's say, a middle school girl, and nobody likes middle school, everybody feels awkward in middle school, so they're going to play towards that. And so if it's somebody who they can tell kind of doesn't feel good about themselves or is not the cool kid, they're going to go after that girl and kind of play more of like the boyfriend role. And, you're so pretty and you're this and that, and just kind of really play to her ego. If it's a girl that, let's say, doesn't have a father figure, he's going to come in and play the father figure. It can also be women. Sometimes women are going to come in and kind of play the friend, and you want to be cool, don't you? Or, hey, I noticed you're getting into pot or you're getting into drugs. Well, we've got drugs over here. So they're going to try to figure out whatever vulnerability is going on. Some people, it's going to take longer than others. Other people, it doesn't take very long at all. It just depends on really what's going on. They will literally brainwash them. And so in the 70s, there was a group that came along and was doing reports on torture in the world and what people do in common to torture people. And they came up with what's called Biderman's chart of coercion. And so they're saying these different tactics are what people do. One of them is, they may be really hateful towards you, deny you food, but then they'll randomly give you indulgences every once in a while. Well, today we're going to go out shopping. I just beat you up last night, but today we're going shopping. So it's just enough that it really leaves someone's mind very confused and kind of hanging on. And so it's almost an entire process. And this is the same thing that most traffickers will do to girls or to boys. And even there's entire books that these traffickers and pimps will write on how to break someone down. And they talk about stuff like that. And they say once you get them in the head, you can have whatever else you want.